Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why am I so tired all the time? Why do I feel older than I am, even though I'm doing everything right? It's not just stress. It's not just your hormones. And no, it's not just aging. If one more person says that to me, I might scream. What you're feeling has a root cause. And today I'm going to show you what that is and why no one is talking about it. Because the real reason behind your fatigue, your mood swings, your early aging, it's much deeper than your labs or anything that the doctor is telling you, right? It's your mitochondria. And before we dive into that, I want to show you something. This is me 8 years ago. I was 32, a mom of 4 kiddos, registered nurse. I was exhausted. I would wake up so tired even though I slept all night. My body was inflamed. I was on the brink of heart failure. And I was still being told by my doctors that everything looked normal. Sound familiar? I was trying to do all the things. I was eating clean, I was working out, I was taking supplements, but I just felt like I was falling apart. And now, this is me today. I'm 40 and I have more energy, mental clarity, and vitality than I ever did in my 20s. And today I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. Let's be honest, you've probably already tried everything, right? Supplements, detoxes, hormone support, diet. Maybe it helped for a little bit, but deep down you knew that something was missing. That's because most approaches only manage what's happening on that surface level. They're not getting to the engine underneath it all. What is that engine? It is your mitochondria, the tiny little structures in every cell that create energy, that regulate repair, and that control how fast you age. When they're offline, nothing works the way it should. So no matter how perfect your diet is or how many protocols you follow, that's the problem that you need to solve. So you've probably heard and remember from high school that mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell. But let me tell you, that barely scratches the surface. Your mitochondria are these ancient, intelligent organelles that literally decide whether a cell lives or dies. They fuel everything. Your brain, your heart, your muscles, your hormones, your life. When your mitochondria lose energy, then your body can't repair. It cannot clear toxins. It cannot balance hormones or regulate inflammation. That slow, heavy feeling, the weight gain, the constant brain fog, the aging skin, the low resilience, it is not just getting older. I promise you, you're not just getting older. You don't have to accept that. It might be common, but it's not normal, right? It's bioenergetic collapse. And until you support your mitochondria, healing will stay out of reach. Here's the part that no one tells you. Mitochondria don't just produce energy. Did you know that? They sense your environment. Every second, they're scanning for danger, things like toxins, parasites, mold, EMFs, poor food quality. When your mitochondria sense a threat, they shift out of energy production and into defense mode. That process is called the cell danger response. And when that happens, healing shuts down. This is the hidden root of so many mystery symptoms. Things like brain fog, fatigue, mood instability, hormone imbalance, weight gain, autoimmunity. Your body's not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. Your body's protecting you. But you can't stay in survival and expect that you're going to heal. As we age, there's something happening inside our cells that most people have never heard of, but it's one of the biggest drivers of fatigue and inflammation of that accelerated aging process. It's called heteroplasmy. So let me explain. Your mitochondria have their own DNA, separate from your nuclear DNA. And over time, that mitochondrial DNA, it can become damaged. Things like toxins, chronic infections, nutrient deficiencies, oxidative stress, and just everyday living in today's modern world, those will damage it. So when too many mitochondria in your cells accumulate this damage, then they stop functioning properly. That imbalance between healthy and damaged mitochondria, that's what we call heteroplasmy. The higher your heteroplasmy rate, the less energy that your cells can produce. And when your cells can't make that energy efficiently, everything suffers. Your metabolism slows down, inflammation rises, your detox pathways get sluggish, your brain feels foggy, your skin dulls, hormones crash, and your resilience tanks. This is not just getting older, it is cellular degeneration. It's why some 35-year-olds feel like they're 65, and why some 65-year-olds are climbing mountains. But here's the part that no one talks about. The process is not inevitable. You can slow down mitochondrial DNA damage. You can actually reverse heteroplasmy by creating the right internal environment. So when I say that you can slow down aging, I don't mean kind of feeling better. I mean actually aging backwards at the cellular level. I'm living proof. This is me at 32, exhausted, inflamed, on the brink of heart failure. I was surviving, not thriving, even though I was doing all the right things, right? Clean eating, exercise, supplements, still stuck. Now I'm 40, and my energy is stronger, my mind sharper, my skin clearer than it was a decade ago, or even 2 decades ago. Because when you restore that mitochondrial function, the body doesn't just cope. It begins to repair, it rebuilds, it rejuvenates, it clears out damaged cells, and it regenerates new ones. Your body was made to heal itself. It stops acting like it's 60 when you're only 35. And that is not hype, that's biology. This is the power of healing at the mitochondrial level, and it's available to you too. It's not just about food or calories, okay? Mitochondria run on light, on rhythm, on minerals, and coherence. Here's what they actually need: sunlight, especially infrared and UV light, to activate that cellular energy. Red light therapy, this will restore that mitochondrial function. Minerals and electrolytes to keep the mitochondrial membrane charged. Circadian rhythm, mitochondria follow that light-dark cycle. Healthy fats and phospholipids to build the strong cell membrane. When we live under artificial light, eat processed foods, scroll on our phones late at night, and stay in that stress mode, our mitochondria suffer. And when they suffer, we suffer. Your mitochondria aren't just engines. They are quantum machines. They don't just run on fuel. They run on frequency, on light, on charge, and rhythm. That's why I take a different approach when working with my clients. We go beyond symptom management. We teach you how to rebuild your drainage pathways, how to detox naturally, how to reconnect to that light, rhythm, and frequency that your body craves. We teach you how to restore your mitochondria so that your energy becomes resilient. And the results? Clearer thinking, better sleep, a calmer nervous system, balanced hormones, a body that feels 10 years or more younger, and the energy to live, not just survive through the day, because this is the foundation of our program. If you've been told it's just your age, or that feeling tired, foggy, and inflamed is normal, I'm here to show you that it's not. I'm aging backwards, and you can do it too. Your body was designed to heal, to regenerate, and to thrive. When you give it the right conditions, that's exactly what it will do. If you liked this video and it gave you hope, then check out the next video.